What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk about my favorite work scents. So first of all, with work scents, here's one guideline that I use. It's important. I like skin scents for work. Like, I don't want anything that projects. So, like, I like Hane Mori HM. I think it's a great fragrance, but I could never pull it off on the job because it has too much sillage and travel. So, this grenade bottle, this is Explosion Power. It is made by Preferred Fragrances. It's supposed to be a copy of Only the Brave. And overall, this is a pretty decent run, but it has a nice, very fresh sweetness to it. It's a little bit sweet, but it's a very fresh Oriental kind of scent. And so what does this smell like? Now, I don't recommend, cologne people buying this stuff, but, the diesel scents tend to be very heavy, so it's kind of a citrusy, fresh Oriental, because it does have some leather and styrax, which kind of warms it up and gives it a little more of an exotic tone. But this one actually does a good job at work. Another one is King of Rap. Now, this is made off of I Am King. I do not have any intention of actually buying I Am King because I think it's a money grab. And this is like $3 and actually smells a little bit better. So this one kind of has some lemon and top of citrus, but this one kind of stays linear and keeps the best part of I Am King, which is why I like it better. And it also has, some cranberry and kind of fruity accord. So this is a very nice, fresh, fruity scent. And like the salesperson at City Trends really liked that one too. So I mean, some runs and imitations tend to be cheap quality. But another one that's good for work I like is Realm. Now this one usually boom boom and you're set. This stuff, good scent with the dry down. Like my Mickers said, I don't like the top, but this one dries down very well. And it has it's classified as aromatic vulgaire. It kind of has a nice spicy tone to it without being too much. It has maybe a little bit of sweetness, but there's a quality to it that's good. Now, they say it has pheromones. I don't follow pheromones in cologne. I think that's the gimmick part. But that one is, for the price, pretty reasonable. My number one favorite for work, Dirty English by Juicy Couture. Now, this is good juice. And this stuff has really nice Oriental, kind of woodsy notes to it. It has a great agarwood base. And it's kind of one of those scents a lot of people don't know what to make of, so they didn't sell it because they didn't market it well. But it's really a great scent. I mean, it's a very masculine, macho kind of fragrance. And it's less sweet and it's much richer than most of the current fragrances out there. And it's definitely not a CK shock. And this is not like Eternity and a lot of the common scents everybody tends to buy. This one is not as fresh. It's much richer and it has, that kind of leather and wood and tobacco work perfectly in this for a guy scent. So if you have the chemistry, it's amazing smell. Now, if you don't, you probably won't like it as much. But another one that I really like for work is Animale Animale. And this one, Animal, is great scent. I mean, for the money, it's pretty good. And I've been using a fair amount of the juice, but I mean, people compare it to Pure Malt. And if you like Pure Malt, you're not going to like it. You're going to think it's basic. But for a work setting, it's a good scent because the strength is less. If you wear Pure Malt to work, it's going to kick people in the face. It's very strong. Thierry Mugler and Jean-Paul Gaultier and all the higher-end designers tend to have stronger fragrances. So this one kind of has the right amount of sillage because, people can smell when they get close, but you don't want anything that's going to project a few feet. So, I've heard of in blogs the people talking about 1 million on the job, and the people weren't working there for long after that. So, definitely something to consider. And Gucci by Gucci. I like this. Gucci Pour Homme 2. This one has a very exotic base. The Gucci's, at this time when they were making these bottles, had very exotic fragrances. Now they've kind of made more mainstream stuff. But this has some leather, and the tea note is really good in this. And, it's like blue juice. And I got this at Ross, definitely glad I did. I mean, it's a good date night scent, but because it's a great smell it just doesn't last long. That makes it perfect for a work time setting because some people have allergies and they don't want to smell heavy colognes, and this one is perfect for that. And another scent that's really good for work is Usher, because Usher has the right amount of strength. Now, it depends overall. This is a scent for people with oily skin because a lot of people complain about the staying power and it could be longer. But this scent, if you have the chemistry, you can work it. I mean, it really has a nice, almost sweet tone to it. It kind of sweetens up. It smells a lot like cool water in the beginning, very fresh, aquatic with, some pineapple and different exotic fruits in there. But then it dries down. The guyok wood and the aromatic spices really bring this one out. And so it can work very well in a date and formal setting. It's a very elegant scent if you can pull it off. But, a few guidelines with work scents. Like I said before, it can't really project because you don't want something strong that can invade people's airways. But the big thing about it is that you want something that's less offensive. Because if it's too sensual, it gives the wrong message to coworkers. And it's important to have a scent that has the right balance to it. So, I mean, a lot of people wear the fresh citrus and they'll wear like Nautica Voyage to work, or they'll wear a citrus fragrance, the more aquatics on the job. And you can do that, but like if you wear Cool Water, can you wear it to work? I'm going to have to tell you no, because it smells like an air freshener. It's so strong. I remember I put like 2 sprays of Cool Water Game on, and I was at a pool, and 10 feet away from me, somebody was complimenting me on the smell. So Cool Water has a lot of strength to it. And, on the job, it's important to have something that works just right. And it's important that if somebody is within a few feet of you, maybe they get a whiff of it, but you don't want something that carries a scent trail that makes a toxic cloud. And so like right now, I can still smell this stuff, so I usually make sure if I wear it, I have a good hour for it to settle down, because you don't want a cologne right out of the bottle, right in the nick of time before you go to work, because people will smell it and it'll just turn the wrong way. So that's my review. Thanks for watching.